In just a few short years, Maverick City Music has gone from a songwriting camp to one of the most influential names in music right now. Their songs have been performed in concerts, churches, and even inside maximum security prisons. But you can't call this Grammy-nominated sensation an overnight success. Naomi Raine, one of the founding members, has been doing this since she was a little girl. Well, Naomi, let us go back to like the very beginning of you. I mean, your career. Like, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I grew up in church from day one. That's all I know and all I remember. My parents were worship leaders, and so I grew up in rehearsals and going to the studio and learning how to sing and write and do all of that stuff. I just kind of got it, honestly. Well, I wrote my first song when I was 5 years old. No, 7, I'm sorry. And I've been singing since I was 3 because I was with my parents and they would have me sing at concerts and do all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah, so since I was really young, picked up the guitar at 25. Which was super late, and started writing on the guitar, started singing around different places, and literally, I wish I could say there was some like, oh, I met this person and I met that. It really wasn't that. It was just listening when the Lord said, go here, go there. I put out a few songs, and they started getting some traction. People started to cover the songs. And then I ended up hooking up with Tony Brown from Maverick City Music in 2018. And the rest is history.
So I saw on one of your YouTube channels that you had mentioned that your daughter came up to you and was like, hey, Mom, did you know that Shawn Mendes follows you? And you were like, what? Fast forward to recently, there was a clip that literally went viral just in the Christian community and was like, basically it was him in an interview saying that, hey, I grew up atheist and was atheist, but now I believe in something because I was listening to a Maverick City song. And I felt, I mean, literally, he's talking about how he felt this presence and there was a release and he was crying. And I'm watching this clip and I'm like, Shawn Mendes encountered the living God. Like, he encountered Jesus. And he's saying, it's just crazy. It's amazing. How does that make you feel? Like, how do you feel about all this? Like, this newfound, like, fame, having Shawn Mendes follow you, but then just seeing the fruit of your labor like that.
I want to say this. Maverick City Music is a group of imperfect people. We are not perfect. We make the mistakes. We have, just like everybody has, character issues. We have flaws. But you know what we also have? We have Jesus.
What legacy do you want to leave, Naomi? Like, what do you want to leave?
Ashley. That's a good question. If I'm honest, the thing that makes me cry is I want to be able for my children to say that I loved the Lord. You know, and there's no way they could know that, right? Because only God knows my heart. But I want to leave a legacy of loving God with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my strength, and with my mind.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my prayer. I want them to have a legacy of being laid down and worshiping with my life, not just my song.
You know, if someone's watching and they're like, wow, you know, admiring just what you're doing, what you're about, but they're on the fence about God and they're just like kind of, you know, just not sure what to believe. I mean, how would you encourage them?
To the person that is on the fence that doesn't know, God loves you. And he honestly loves you more than you know. He wants peace for you more than you even want peace for yourself. And so I would say, ask him. I believe that God is God enough and he's good enough to show you, to answer. Those that call on the name of the Lord will be saved. That's a promise that he makes. Because this faith is not just about confession and belief. It's about discipleship. It's about becoming disciples and learning who Jesus is. We carry a lot. And a lot of times we think that the onus is on us to figure everything out. And many of us are not thinking. We've been told what to think, but not how to think, and actually to think and to reason. And many, even Christians, believe that they can't ask God questions and that they can't work through things. And that's not the God that we serve. He created us thinking beings, and he'll speak to us and he'll help us along if we do it. We've been programmed into a lot of things, and I think that we have to like stretch out of that and begin to ask questions. So and listen to some good music.
Yes.
Listen to
preferably
some good music.
Maverick City.
You know, there's a
I'll put the plug. Y'all go ahead and listen to Maverick City, okay? Okay, you're going to experience the presence of the Lord. Naomi, thank you. I just love you so much. I feel like we're kindred spirits.
Yes.
And one day we're going to see each other in person, and it's going to be awesome. But thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for talking with me. So many people love and adore you. So keep doing what you're doing, because you are truly making a difference for the kingdom of heaven. So,
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Naomi. Well, if you can't tell, I love Naomi. I loved talking with her, and we actually have an extended interview with Naomi. It's going to come out soon, so make sure you guys subscribe to 700 Club Interactive's YouTube channel to catch that, along with several other interviews that I've done with different people within the Christian faith who are just creating a kingdom impact in their different areas and walks of life. So make sure you guys subscribe to 700 Club's YouTube channel at youtube.com/700 Club Interactive. Andrew.
All right, Ashley, great interview. Well, up next, 20/20 vision without batting an eye. See how this woman was instantly healed after months of cloudy vision. And Ashley and I are going to be praying for you, so please stay with us.